Hello, and welcome to episode 5 of my Avatar, The Last Airbender podcast. I'm going to try something different today. I got a suggestion from one of my friends, my good friend Kuntal. Um, he said that I should try and I film with the iPhone. He said to try and film with the back camera instead of the front camera. Apparently, the back camera is a little more powerful. I thought cameras were like people and all cameras were created equally, but I guess not. I guess the back one's a little more powerful. Um, so I'm terrible with stuff like that. Technology, terrible. So Kuntal knows what he's talking about. He's probably the best technical person I know. So I'm gonna listen to him. If he says the back camera's better, I'm gonna try the back camera. Just right off the bat, I don't know if I like it as much because I like to look at the camera, and then the front camera, I could see what's happening. I could see if I'm in the frame or not. I might not even be in the frame. I really have no idea. So, but apparently the quality is going to be a little bit better. And like I said, I'm terrible with technical stuff like that. In yesterday's podcast, I was talking about me animating. So I tried to throw in an animation on the last video. That shit was a mess. Because when I went to export the animation to put it in the video, somehow instead of exporting the video, just one video, it exported each frame individually as a picture and it put it on my desktop. So I had thousands of pictures on my desktop, and I accidentally, instead of deleting just the pictures off my desktop, I deleted everything on my desktop. So my browser, my folders, everything. So I was scared for a little bit. So I had to go into the trash can and sort through what I needed out of the trash can. I felt like a online homeless person going through the trash can. Shit, that was not fun. But one good thing that came out of it is it reminded me of the story of a homeless person. And in college, we lived in an apartment. And for some reason, our apartment complex, the dumpster, that was the hangout spot for homeless people. Almost every single day, you would go outside and there would be at least 3 homeless people just hanging around the dumpster. And that's just stereotypical of homeless people. I don't know why they decide to hang around dumpsters. We have not even just up the street. Just up the street is downtown, and there's benches, there's stores, there's steps that they could hang out on. But no, they chose the dumpster behind our apartment complex. Anyway, one day I was taking out the trash, and sure enough, I turned the corner, and there's probably 5 homeless people. And they saw me, so I couldn't turn around with the trash bag. They knew what I was doing. So I just had to swallow and go up to the trash can to throw it away. So I go up, I'm like, hey, what's up, guys? Being nice, throw it away. And as I'm walking away, one of them's like, hey. And I pretended I didn't hear him. I just kept walking. He's like, hey. I kept walking. I wasn't about to see what he had to say. But then I hear him get up and he starts coming to me. And I'm like, shit, I don't know if he was going to rob me. I didn't know what. So I turn around and I'm like, oh, yeah, what's up? And he goes, you're in college, right? I'm like, yep. He's like, what you studying? I'm like, marketing. And he goes, what are you going to do with that? And that made me so mad. I was like, I don't know, maybe sit around the trash can all day. Because that shit made me so mad that a homeless person was asking what I was going to do with my degree. Man, the nerve on some people. He was probably just trying to be nice and trying to start a conversation, but it just came off wrong. Like, you cannot be questioning my life choices if you are sitting around a trash can all day. So anyway, let's get into the show. I watched episodes 9 and 10 last night, and I started dying laughing when in episode 9 we meet the pirates. And like I said a couple podcasts ago, there should be gender benders. We found the gender benders. We found them. They were just disguised as pirates because they look exactly like trans people. And that's not to laugh at trans people. It's just a funny character design because they're trying to be tough, but man, they look like undercover women. That shit was funny. So yeah, they lured Aang on his ship, and they tried to get him to buy something, and Aang wouldn't do it, and they ended up stealing what they were trying to make him to buy. So it made the pirates angry. They were chasing after him. So Aang and his crew had pirates and the Fire Nation coming after him, and somehow he won. He escaped. He got them to turn on each other, and he used that as a distraction. And man, that would be fun. That would be fun to be a pirate. If pirates were more popular, I'd be a pirate. I don't even know how to go about joining a pirate crew. So there's little shot that I could actually become a pirate because I don't even know how to join them. I don't even know where to go. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know the process. I don't know the application process to be a pirate. So I could never be it. But I feel like I would like it. You know, it would be fun to be on the sea a little bit, steal, wear an eye patch. And actually, I don't know if you know this. This is just a random fact. This is what you get when you tune into my podcast. You get these random facts sometimes. And did you know that the pirate's eye patch isn't because he can't see out of that eye? It's because when you cover up one eye, that eye gets used to the dark. So when you go under the ship to get some supplies or something, you flip the eye patch up, and then that eye can see in the dark because it's acclimated to the dark. So that's just some random pirate facts. But anyway, so yeah, you meet the trans pirates. Then in episode 10, you meet Jet. And Jet, oh, he's cool. He has a cool name, Jet. Like I could see myself naming my dog Jet. That would be cool. Like, come here, Jet. But no, Jet is dope. He's good looking. Pause. He's a good looking dude. And Katana falls for him. And see, the difference is when Katana falls for a guy, Aang isn't jealous. But when Aang, has a little crush on a girl, Katana gets jealous. And that kind of shows me two things. The difference between men and women. And it shows me that Katana might like Aang a little more than he likes her. So we'll just have to see how that dynamic plays out. But Sokka, he doesn't trust Jed right off the bat. He doesn't believe in him. And turns out that he's right. Jet is not a very good person. But this is why I like this show. Because you can see both sides. That's rare for a kid show. Usually it's black and white. Good guy, bad guy. Jet, he's in that gray area. He's flying in that gray area. And because you can see, okay, so Jet has a point because the Fire Nation are bad. They're trying to kill people. So he's trying to take out the Fire Nation to stop that. But you could see Aang's side and Sokka's side because he's trying to kill innocent people just because they're associated with the Fire Nation. I mean, that's tough. That's like the whole Hitler scenario. If you killed Hitler as a baby, are you good or bad? I'm gonna say if you kill Hitler as a baby, you did good. I think most of the times the ends justify the means. But that's just me. I don't it can go either way really. But yeah, Jet, he's a cool dude, good looking. I said that 3 times now. So it's kind of getting suspicious that I keep bringing up Jet's looks. So I'm trying not to do that anymore. But yeah, you meet their crew. I thought a funny part in the episode was when he's introducing the crew, and he's like, "Oh, this is blah blah blah," and then he goes, "This is Pipsqueak," and it shows a little guy. So Aang goes up to him and he goes, "Hey, Pipsqueak," and then the big dude's like, "What do you want?" So the big dude's name was Pipsqueak. So that was funny. That's something I didn't expect. But yeah, I thought there were 2 good episodes. I really think that the episodes are getting stronger the more it goes. I really think that. And the first episode was good. So that just shows the quality of the show. That if the episodes get better as they go, and the first episode was good, what does that say about the 10th episode? It's borderline great. I'm not going to call it great yet, and that might be because we just met the characters. We can see the dynamic between them. We can see how they interact and how they change. Oh yeah, another thing that happened in episode 9 is Katana started practicing waterbending, and she tried to show Aang, and Aang blew her out of the water, literally. He was a natural at it, and that kind of made Katana jealous and angry. So, I mean, you see that with females too. If you're better at them at something, it depends what it is. They don't really like that. That's why if you play one-on-one basketball with a girl, you might want to consider letting her win. You just might want it might be better for the relationship. It might be worse for your pride, but better for the relationship. So you got to weigh those out and see which one's more important to you. So, yep, we're gonna keep it going. I mean, I didn't have too many stories this episode, but maybe next episode I'll have a bunch of stories. Who knows? I don't make these stories up. I just remember them as I watch the show. So if nothing in the show reminds me of a story, I mean, I'm not going to make one up. So that's just how it goes. So I think that's a good episode. I got to get to work soon. I start at 1. So it's 12:30 right now. So I'm going to cut it. I don't know how long we've been going because usually I look at the front camera and I see how long it's been recording. But when I look at the camera now, it's just the back of a phone. So I don't know if I like this advice or not. I thought the quality was decent with the front camera, but I guess the back camera is on steroids. So I'm going to look at this footage, see if I like the way the quality is better. And if I do, I might keep doing it. But I'm kind of leaning towards continuing to use the front camera. So we'll see. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you.